2014, the police department is replacing 4 marked patrol vehicles with new SUVs. In doing so, the city had the opportunity to look at new vehicles, a different kind of vehicle in the new Ford Interceptor, which is a SUV vehicle, which is really going to give us the opportunity to be more responsive to citizen needs. We've gotten the vehicles in, and we're in the process of outfitting those vehicles for regular duty, so citizens will have the opportunity shortly to see those vehicles in service.
We're working on a Wheat Ridge police utility vehicle. It's a police interceptor, so we are starting with a basic vehicle from the dealership. We do an inspection on it. We check to make sure that everything's working. We tear it all apart to install the aftermarket police equipment. A siren, lights, push bumper, partition, a prisoner seat, all the stuff that makes it a police car.
So when I got in the business 37 years ago, the only thing that I had to worry about in my police vehicle was a radio that had 4 channels on it and a siren emergency lights box. So today those vehicles are equipped with radios that are like mini computers, and they have a variety of channels they can scan and listen to. Officers have the ability to write reports. They have the ability to check driving status, warrant status, to check a variety of different databases that are all in the vehicle. And those things didn't exist 30 years ago. The emergency lighting looks a lot different. When I got in the business, it was a big red bubble on the top and 2 cams on the side, and now you have emergency equipment not only on the top in terms of an overhead light bar, but you have lights in the front, lights to the rear, lights to the side of a vehicle that you can operate.
We're kind of getting close to the end of our process here, putting the final touches on the rear partition, doing all the final wiring, final mounting, and getting ready to do our final walkthrough and send it up to get striping.
Teamwork, as with everything, is extremely important across the board. Whether we've got 1 guy working on a car, we got 4 guys working on a car, it's always good that everybody can work together and get everything done at the same time.
The city adopted a new branding philosophy in terms of how the city wanted to brand itself, a dynamic city. And so our vehicle decals changed to incorporate to that new branding philosophy, that new marketing philosophy. So we put the city's website on the back of the vehicles, all in an effort to draw, the community's attention to, to public safety and to the police department and to the city.
We just got these cars back from getting fully decaled and outfitted with the new LED lights, the new LED spotlight, double the brightness from the last one. The new push bumpers are a little bit wider than last year. On the back end, you have backup cameras. There's sensors in the rear bumper that tell you if somebody's in your blind spot. This year, new is the rear doors open at a full 45, which allows us a lot more access, a lot more safety for the officer, as well as the custody. A lot more room. The computer's nowhere near as close to you as it is in the other cars. It's more visible when we're on traffic stops. There's more room for prisoners, so it's safety for the prisoner as well as ourselves. I can dial the phone from the 10 keypad here, which is directly next to the radio. That way I don't have to take my eyes off the road to do anything.
Quality and customer service is the big thing for Avtech. That's what sets us apart from other companies. We're excited to be able to work on the Wheat Ridge cars. We're here in Wheat Ridge, Avtech's in Wheat Ridge, and everybody that works here, they work here because they like it and they're dedicated to what they do.
It's not only important for us to have the vehicles look good, but it's a representation of the city. If the vehicles look good, the city looks good. If the city looks good, we're happy, and it makes us look good as well.
We have to make sure that we have the right vehicle to fit the needs that we have in our particular community. So those needs are both the needs of our officers, the needs of the city, and the needs of our citizens.
I think it portrays more of a positive image for the city. It shows citizens that want to move to Wheat Ridge, that we're progressive, we're willing to stay up with the times, that they support their community, and they support their officers protecting their community.